Let's do a challenge.
She says, if I wanted to feel sorry for myself, I'd have stayed with your father.
Ooh, that is quite a drop. Let me help you down.
I hate the
I
voice
got
I chose
this.
already. I remember nothing from the first game.
Shit! You okay?
They don't have it on Game Pass to replay it anymore. I'd
That's
have to buy
3.
it.
What? Oh, please.
3 times I saved your life. The sinkhole, your foot.
What's gonna be up your
You'd
ass
be dead if my mom
soon?
hadn't taught me to dress a wound. Fine. 2 times then. The sinkhole and just now. Ugh. Ah.
Hey, let me see that.
Leave it. It's nothing. Hey, I'm fine.
Come on, roll up your sleeve and just admit we're friends already.
This is not an admission.
Let me see. It's getting worse.
Listen, it ain't broken or bleeding. It'll calm down. It always does. Let's go. The kid said the ward was this way.
I already took damage.
You ever hear about the North Pole?
Look at me limping
Fairy
along.
tale?
Yeah, like this ward. Old white guy founds it. Food and fresh water, everyone gets along. That sounds like the fairy tale to me. It's probably just a couple of old timers holed up underground. I just hope they got a few supplies for trade. Otherwise, we won't last much longer out here.
You
think
can't
people
buy it
actually
from me
live
if
like
that's what you're
this?
trying to suggest, Angry.
Not sure.
I don't know what's in that Fulton's original blend, but I'd never seen nobody that happy before. Not in real life.
Well, the finer things in life, choose Fulton's. You've never had a better cup. Oh, great. Controls. Let me know if the audio's bad. I don't think I can change the controls, can I? Yeah, this is permanent. Have to get used to it. It's my objective. Do I have an objective? Did they say to do anything?
Locked. Great. Ugh, we can't turn back now. Ain't got nowhere to go. There's gotta be another way through.
I bet it's this way. You choose the other option in Dying Light. You go with her, set off a nuke, killing everyone, and she thinks, yeah, that's what Baby Baker is saying. Oh, it doesn't even kill her? Or she thanks you before it kills everybody? What did that say? I went too quick. Press A while moving. Thought I did that. Still thank you before. Okay.
It's about time. What took you?
I guess you reinstalled the game and then did that ending. How do you grab things? X, apparently. Bloodroot.
Hey, look at this.
I already grabbed
What
it.
happened to these poor bastards?
I don't know. I don't know what happened to them. What do you think happened to them?
Can't let it go to waste. Use it on that bum ankle of yours. Won't help me none.
L, B, and X. You can't just put that on the D-pad like...
Hey, come on. Let's get some distance between us and the fires. Over here.
Need some help? I'm here. This is the slowest tutorial in the world. Dodging and sprinting depletes your stamina while in combat. Am I me already? I'm not in combat right now.
Oh, this is bad. This is bad with a side of broccoli.
A side of what?
Nothing.
Set aside a broccoli.
Something my ma used to say.
I remember this root crap from the other game, but that's about it.
Nice shooting. Hey, that don't count, by the way.
What do you mean that doesn't count? You didn't do anything. Is she gonna be with me the whole time? I don't remember having a companion ever in the other game. But like I said, I don't really remember the other game. You have a flashlight? If you do, it's not telling me about it. It's quiet. Too quiet.
I'm starting to think looking for this ward wasn't such a good idea.
There's a flashlight, but it hasn't taught me about it yet. Can you not breathe? What's going on?
Guess the deadwood ain't all gone after all.
Nope.
Ain't no way the ward's real. Not with a nest like this out here. You know, maybe best we head back. We retrace our steps. We can find another way out. Tell me this is not happening.
Can't even tell if I'm reloading or not. I think I was winning that fight, if I recall correctly. I don't think there was a single enemy.
Not today, assholes! Hey, this is 3, by the way. You know, right here makes for 3.
Stay frosty.
Shit. Hey, listen. For what
And all
it's
that
worth,
time making a character, and then I died in the beginning.
you were a good friend.
They got some weird heads. Stupid game, back to Dying Light.
It's okay. You're safe. Whoa, whoa, hold up. We're friends. We're here to help.
Can't hold this forever, Bo.
He's got magic. You're healed.
Thanks. Who are you?
Questions later. We gotta get moving. On 3.
You could just kill them while they're stasis,
1,
and then she can stop.
2,
Or you can't shoot them while they're stasis,
3.
which makes sense, I guess. Or she blows them up. Which, why didn't she do that at the beginning?
That's all I got. You're on your own now.
Hey, we still got each other.
Right. Follow us, you two. That won't be the last of them.
There was an item on the ground during that fight. There it is.
Rude or thick down here.
Must be what I felt back at the ward. Wait. You're from the ward? Shit. Maybe Santa's real too.
Yeah, it's not far from here. But the way down collapsed behind us. We're gonna have to
Santa
find-
Claus! I guess I lead the way now because I know how to get there. There's some aim assist in here. Only when I aim down the sights does it happen though. You want me to check the options on that angry? Of course he does. Did you see an aim assist in there? I didn't. Oh, right here. Aim snap. Ooh. You guys' guns do terrible damage. Time to get a new gun. What do you think of this one, LJ? Does this one pique your interest? Would you want to play Remnant? I'd be willing to get the first one and run through it co-op, because I've never done it co-op. And then perhaps the second one we could co-op as well. We find it interesting.
Something's here.
Let's use your magic powers.
The dead would know they've lost, but they won't lay down without a fight.
Ooh. Boss fight already? Ooh. Good grief. Did you only go after me, or what's going on here? Wow! I don't think I have any heals either. Yeah, I don't have any heals. Crikey. I have no stamina, man. It's almost dead, too. Oh, they can save me. I can't believe they didn't give me any extra heals. Like, what the frick, guys?
Hey, you okay?
Not bad shooting, traveler.
Yeah, I had some practice.
I'll bet. But don't worry. The ward's as safe a place as any. Safer.
So, it's really real. Food, water, and folks living with some old white guy?
More or less.
Whoa, whoa, let me get you some water.
I'm fine.
Cass, ooh, that looks like root rot. But I've never seen a case this bad.
I'm fine. I don't know why everyone.
We need to get her to the ward, and quick. Doctor, there's her only chance.
Anna!
We'd better get
Anna! She's a
moving before
witch!
we lose the light.
whole lot of cutscenes going on right now.
Oh dear.
This is Wriggler.
Call me Riggs. I got you, darling. Don't worry, friend. We'll take good care of her.
Thanks, Riggs.
Welcome to Ward 13.
Hey, don't worry. Riggs is right. She'll be fine.
Are you okay?
Just a headache.
Hey, Clementine. Let me get you some water.
I'm fine.
Oh, you're not fine. You need rest.
Bo! He's the ward's mayor. Thinks that puts him in charge of everything and everyone. Listen, I'm gonna check in with Ford, and then I'll get some rest. Okay? I've been through a lot worse, you know.
So, Traveler, your friend will be fine. I'm Bo Ward, and this is Ward 13. You must have come a long way. I mean, the route's dwindling and all, but the road's still a dangerous place. What were you two doing out there? Yeah, well, you'll be safe here for as long as you need, Traveler. I didn't know anybody knew what we were doing out here. Feels kind of nice, actually. Hey, ask around if you need something.
They give my guy
Oh,
a
start with
voice,
Ford.
and then
I'm
I
sure
pick a
he'd like to
dialogue
meet you.
choice, and they don't even have him speak it.
Something on your mind, Traveler? Hey, I'm just glad we got to you, you know, when we did. You stirred up quite a deadwood nest. I haven't seen that many in one place for a long time. Oh, that was Wally. He gave us a heads up someone was coming. Then Clementine was the one that found you. They got a kind of, a root sense, I guess. And we figured where there were root gatherings, someone was likely to be in trouble. And there you were. No, that was something else. Clementine, she's amazing, but she carries a lot on her own. I don't know what all she sees, but we worry about her is all. Incredible, isn't she? No one really understands how she does it, not even her. But the feel in the air after she blasts them like that, it's electric. Like the sun after a storm. She's something special, Traveler. And no small part of how we're as safe as we are. Between me and... Oh, I don't... Well, yeah, I mean, everyone cares about Clementine, right? I'm just... I mean, I don't... Have you ever met anyone like her, Traveler? Because I haven't. Like, I haven't always been the bravest guy around, you know, but the way she fights for folks, no matter what it takes out of her, it makes me want to do better. I kind of want to make her proud, you know? I guess you could say she's my inspiration, maybe? Oh, but don't tell her I said that, though. I guess. I used to guard the old ward some 20 years ago. I helped out here and there, you know, but before Commander Ford passed, she and the founder, they kinda put me in charge. Now, maybe no one else wanted the job, I don't know, but the ward's the only family I've ever known. I'll do whatever it takes to keep these folks safe. Oh, thanks. I don't know, I guess I just take care of myself, eat right, get to sleep early, all that. Yeah, Commander Ford always said a leader can't care for anyone if they don't care for themselves. I'm just trying to live right. I reckon she learned it from the founder. He's been around for ages. Oh, he ain't much for leading himself. Granddaughter, actually. Yeah,
What was all
the
this
founder wasn't
yippity yap
around
yap
as
yap?
much back in the day, but Commander Ellen was like a mother to me. To all of us from the old ward. It just doesn't seem right. I mean, that she's gone before he is. Yeah, but when our last hope fails, another must take its place. She used to say that, too. I couldn't say. Commander used to talk about him like he was dead and gone before I was born. You'd have to ask him yourself, I guess, but he ain't like the rest of us. He's seen a lot. I usually leave storytelling to Reggie. Or if you want some really wild tales, try Mudtooth. Now there's an old-timer who can twist a yarn. Yeah, people here are friendly if you give them a chance. Stay safe, traveler.
Hey, you're the newcomer, ain't you? Nora Camarillo. I keep folks alive around here. You know, you're lucky they found you when they did. Your friend was pretty bad. I got her just in time. She's great. A real spitfire, that one. I'd hang on to her if I were you. Like what? Listen, I don't care what you two are. I'm just saying, don't lose it, whatever it is. That girl's tough, all right. But right now, she needs rest. When she's up and about, I'll make sure you know. Go on, then. What are you trying to say, sunshine? Well, no need for that. You know how a doctor gets good at her craft? That's it. Same way you get good at anything. You learn a thing by doing it over and over again. For me, that means people who need my help. The more people there are suffering, the better I get at healing them. And Sunshine, I'm the best damn doctor for miles. My grandfather, he'd been treating folk his whole life, nearly as long as the root's been around. I started assisting Grandpa when I was 5.
Grandpa?
Dressing wounds, making meds, cutting at the table, you name it. He was. He helped more people in his long life than you and I have ever even met. But how I helped him most was digging through the old hospitals. Even after a century, there's a hell of a lot to find. All of it useful to someone as clever as Grandpa.
Grandpa.
Tons.
Don't call him
The old
Grandpa.
humans knew a lot about the human body, it turns out. Stuff even Grandpa didn't know. Did you know they used to be able to replace a man's lungs with someone else's? Or put a dead man's liver in someone whose liver didn't work anymore? To think of all the folks Grandpa and I could have saved if we had that kind of know-how. There's plenty if you know what to look for. Most of the basic meds are long gone, but there's still plenty of specialized tools and ingredients there. Stuff no one knows what to do with but me and my grandfather. What they don't got, what I never found once, is a cure for root rot. That's why so many folks died when the root first showed up. Grandpa had to invent a treatment on his own. A treatment, not a cure. He probably wasn't the only one. I'm sure others came to the same solutions independently. But after Grandpa figured it out, he traveled as far as he could and taught it to everyone he met. I don't know where he started, but I reckon every treatment within 100 miles of here is derived directly from his work. You can thank him that your friend is still alive. Came here maybe 10 years back. My ma had died and Grandpa didn't feel safe carting me around the countryside by himself. It turned out good. The city's full of scrounge, and Grandpa made a living selling bandages and meds while treating folks for free. I do the same. He even attended the old commander when she passed. Couldn't do much for her except ease her going. The folks around here thanked him for it. Made us part of the ward and all. Need anything else, Sunshine? What you got?
Grandpa.
All right, then. What else can I do for you? Knock yourself out.
Merchants buy and sell items for scrap. Merchants in War 13 sell a variety of items, including weapons, armor, consumables, and even stew. Other merchants can be found within the game world, selling a number of unique items. I have 81 scrap. Bleeding, let's see, bandage, stops bleeding, restores all gray health. Blood root. Generates 1.5 health per second, lasts for 30 seconds. Mud rub extinguishes burning. Antidote removes corroded. Ethereal orb removes overloaded. Medic pin. This has no effects. This is just like a souvenir or something. I got nothing to
I'll be
sell.
here if you need fixing.
Gramper. I have a trait point available. Sounds pretty good. One trait point available. Vigor. Health. Stamina. Endurance. Mod power generation. I don't even know what mod power is. Expertise, skill cooldowns reduce. Until I know more, I'm not going to spend anything on that.
If you're looking for
wanna
Founder Ford,
take a walk
I
down on the shore
usually see
sometime?
him over. The ocean's so beautiful, so peaceful.
Where's Gramper?
Well, maybe.
I'm looking for Gramper. What is this? What? Am I supposed to like dig here? What's happening? Angry has all the mod powers in the world.
Looking for Ford, huh?
Oh, I'm looking for
Friend's
Gramper.
super sick, huh?
You know,
What happened to her?
you remind me so much of him.
Everything.
You mean Brad?
My brother, actually.
Looking for Ford?
You remind me.
Usually hangs out over in the warehouse.
What is the exclamation point? What is happening?
Glad.
Oh, the game's sick of me. It's like, this way is Ford. And Whisper's got no speech. Good thing you write really fast. Need protection out there? I sell armor. What happened to your voice? Stabbed in the neck one time ago. How long have you been here? Long time now. Left bandit gang. Lady commander took me in. Why'd you leave the bandit gang? Got old. No old bandits. How do you like it here? People are nice. Food is good. Good life. Okay. We've got all this crap that I can't afford. Thanks, Gramper. Wait, you're not Gramper. You're Whispers.
Looking for Ford? He's up top in that warehouse over there.
I'm looking for these guys.
So many new faces these days. Things must be getting a mite easier out there. Welcome, traveler. I'm Reginald Malone, but my friends call me Reggie.
That's
You can't
Lee's
too.
voice from The
Come
Walking
in
Dead.
with Bo and Clementine there.
Clementine.
Sure they'll do everything they can for your friend.
We got a game crossover.
First to come through here needing help. I have been known to tell a story or two. Though old Mudtooth does give me a run for my money. Or did you mean that I collect the stories? Because I do that too. And I'd love to hear your tale, traveler. Oh, now that sounds like the start of a damn good story. But what brought you out here? like you, traveler. You remind me of someone I used to know. Oh, someone who survived. Don't worry. This town has plenty of use for a gun hand, and plenty of guns to help him out. You'll feel right at home. How about your friend? How'd you meet her? So you, owe her a debt? Or maybe you paid it off by getting her here. Hey, what do I know? I tell you what, though, ain't no logic keeping tabs for people's lives. We look out for each other because we're human, yeah? It's the only way that makes sense to me. The only thing that makes humanity worth being around. Speaking of your friend, I heard she came in with a nasty case of root rot. What happened to you two out there? Yeah, I can understand that. Ain't easy talking about hard times. Yeah, don't push her if she ain't ready, yeah? But, don't forget about it either.
Am I deciding our
Telling you what
backstory
happened
through
is the
this
only thing that
conversation?
can set her free. Well, don't you worry. We've dealt with nastier things here, believe me. I reckon she'll come through just fine. What about you? What do you hope to find out here? You're a good friend, traveler. I hope you stick around. This town could use folks like you. So, now I've got a measure of you. Is there anything I can do for you? Rest assured, old Reggie's got a cure, friend.
Reggie. Ammo, bombs, injectables, rings, an old metal tool.
Keep your wits about you.
Well, hey, get away from my stew! Oh, it's you. What? No, of course not. Never seen you before in my life. I just figure you're you. You know? And I'm me, and that's where we are.
You're you and I'm me.
What can old Mudtooth do for you, huh? Oh, ho, ho. You came to the right place, traveler. Quite a bit, stranger. The name's Mudtooth, and ain't nobody been around longer or seen more than I have. Except maybe old Ford, of course, but that old mudder cheats. Anyway, he hardly tells any of his stories. Only 3 reasons why folks come to see me, and that's my stories or my stew. Yeah. So, young'un, what'll it be? Town, you call it. Back in my day, a place like this wouldn't be considered much more than a camp or a bivouac. You might call it. Nah, this ain't no town. Not yet. But it is a fine place to set up kip. I lived by myself for years, see? Had myself a what you calls it, a hockapatopter. That thing could fly to the moon and back. It could. Anywho, I was living by myself when my boy Brabus showed up saying we should move on. Told me it wasn't safe for me to be living like I've been living no more. He told me about this place. Got some nice people here. Took some getting used to, being around folks again.
This guy's from the first game. I don't remember him at all.
Well, Brabus, he's my son. 'Twere his idea to come join this little shanty town. Not a bad idea it was, neither. He's over yonder, at the shooting range, if you're looking to find him. Not much of a talker, though, that one. Guess he didn't get his old man's
Welcome,
gift
Mike.
for gab, eh? That's so? Huh. Did it tell you about the stories yet? That one too, eh? Well, that's it, ain't it? My stories and my stew. Listen, you sure I said there were 3 reasons? 'Cause there's only 2, and that's certain. two reasons folks come to see old Mudtooth, and you know both of them. I'm pretty sure your memory's slipping. You bet your apple I can, but these ain't just stories, stranger. They're objective retellings of legitimate occurrences. What
Yeah,
you
this is the
wouldn't
beginning.
believe. Now, where to start? This city ain't without its own tales. Why, there's a tower, see? What only appears once in a gibbous August moon. Kinda looks like a big yellow-orange pumpkin. And within that tower is a man. Except he's not a man. He's a wizard, see? He calls himself the Keeper, and he controls everything. I've seen him myself. Even talked to him once. Man's smart as hell. So smart, even I can't keep up with him.
All right, chill out.
He says he watches over all of us. But if that's the case, then he ain't been doing such a good job. I mean, look around you. But I reckon he means well. And that tower, I think, is like a spaceship he uses to teleportate to other planets. You go walk the city in a harvest pumpkin moon. You'll see what I mean. Sure can.
Oh no.
Well, let's see. Long time ago, when I was just 10 years old or so, I moved to a place called Sanctuary. Sanctuary was true to its name. It was a place where folks came to be free from the dead wood, to protect each other. A lot like this place. Boy, Sanctuary had everything. Folks there had working engines and roads filled with fruit trees. But Sanctuary had this one thing I ain't never seen since. They called them movers, and I can still see them in my mind. See, they'd hook up this battery, right? Only it weren't storing power, but stories. They'd hook it up to a wheel and a light, and
Movers?
bam,
He's talking about
whole
movies?
worlds just show up on the wall. Talking rabbits and stuttering pigs and this one real surly duck. Maybe it's something like Ford's old crystals. Except you couldn't walk into the movers. Believe me, I tried. Nah, they just played for you, sound and all. Transporting you to another place. Maybe that's where I got my love of stories, huh? Never really thought about it till now. Oh, here's a good one.
How many of these are there?
Tell you the secret behind my stew? Well, I ain't gonna. But I will tell you how it came to be, yeah? The original recipe comes from my ma, of course. But that ain't the end of the story. My mom made a fine stew, but it weren't nothing to go tell tales about. Not until the day me and the Crazy Eight got ourselves trapped in one of them old, medieval, meditating, where was I? Oh, yeah. My mom made a fine stew, but it weren't nothing to tell tales about. Not until the day me and the Crazy Eight got ourselves trapped in one of them old, medieval,
This
meditating.
poor boy's struggling.
We was trapped in one of them medicinal compounds full of pharmaceuticals and whatever you call them. And I had nothing but a dead coney and an onion on my belt, which weren't good for much, but were the style at the time. So we scrounged for ingredients. Well, them hospitalities ain't no good for food, but they do have some pretty mean spices lying around if you know what you're doing, which I do. That night was the best stew any of us ever had in our lives. Kept us going for days, until finally the dead wood outside got bored and took off. And that, friend, is the same stew I make today. I even use the same ingredients as them back in the day medicinals. Better even.
My goodness. Yeah, Mike, I played the first one. Don't remember anything, so I thought I'd try this one.
You'll like this one.
Maybe I
Ain't
should
no
stop
one
doing
on
this.
planet more beautiful or dangerous than the Moth Queen. She rules an old swamp about 100 miles off in,
You tell me about a boss, I guess.
that direction. Folks say if you climb one of these here towers on a clear night, you can see the swamp lights a-flashing. But them ain't no ordinary swamp lights. And she ain't no ordinary queen. She don't lead her people, who really ain't even people, come to think of it. Anyways, the Moth Queen draws her folk to her like like a moth, I guess. That's how the saying goes. Anyway, she captures folks with her beauty and her mothy pulchritude. And she never lets them go. She infects their mind so they never want to leave. And she turns them into something else. If you head off that way, keep your wits about you. 'Cause that swamp used to be a city as big as this'n. But no more. No more. Ah, here's a good one. You want to know the truth about Young to start off with? The boy ain't
I'm just gonna start
all that
reading
young.
this.
I mean, sure, he ain't nothing to old Mudtooth, but ain't a lot of folks around who remember him as a boy. Why is that? Well, I'll tell you. Bo Ward, he made a deal with the Wanderer. Don't believe me? It was Bo who met the Wanderer at old Ward 10 and 3. And it was Bo who took him over to that Ward goose egg. And he won't admit it, but it was Bo what rescued Clementine and shut the boys more than he tells, and a good deal more than he knows. Would you believe old Mudtooth's out of town?
Oh, he's out.
Well, don't, 'cause it ain't.
What happens when you
But
uninstall
I
Dying
could
Light? You start to
use some
talk like
time to
him.
simmer before telling
Shut
the
up.
next one. Come back later, yeah? Why, sure, but it ain't ready just yet. The lunch rush today was something fierce. Well, maybe not that quick. I done already said it, didn't I? Just... Well, shoot, traveler. Be sure to let me... Come round
Okay.
again sometime here.
That was a chore.
This is not up for discussion, Clementine. You're staying, and that's fine.
I don't remember asking for your permission.
Watch your tone, young lady.
Excuse me? I'm 132 years old.
Oh,
in
traveler.
case you forgot.
How's
And
everything?
I'm not your child.
Lots of nice
You don't
folks
have
here.
authority
Good
over me.
luck.
On this, I do. This town needs you. You can't go wandering off after something that might not even... We'll talk about this later.
Out of my way.
Did I interrupt something here?
Whoa, what have we here? Ah, the Traveler, of course. Wallace said yes, right on time. Sorry you had to see that. But then again, you've been around. I'm sure you know. Families fight. Andrew Ford. Good to make your acquaintance. In the flesh. I'm sure you've got a lot of questions, and I've got a favor to ask. So let's get to it. You first. That's a longer story than I can indulge right now. Let's keep it to this. You know how some things you drink can make you drunk, and some things you eat can make you sick or sleepy? Well, other things do this. It's a big world out there. It's a great answer, just not a full one. Not you precisely, as in name, rank, serial number, but I knew someone was coming. Aren't you clever? Skeptic. That's fine. It so happens I knew you'd be coming today.
Or I hoped. Our young Wallace told me. Wallace? He's a special kid. A lot like somebody I used to know.
Somebody
She
that
had
I
bad
used
dreams
to
too.
know.
Dreams about things that hadn't yet come to pass. If you can find me someone who can explain it better, bring him in. Oh, nothing too dangerous. I've got to marshal my resources. And then we'll get into it in earnest. Quite a few characters around here, I'll warrant you that. Arguing's not the same as fighting. Clem and I have known each other longer than anyone else here. That's a lot of water to put under a narrow bridge. Looks can be deceiving. In fact, she's 132 years old. She was 16 when I first met her, over a lifetime ago. But she hasn't aged a day since. You see, Clementine, she's forever young. Height of hormones, height of feeling, height of hurting. I'm sure you remember yourself. Or if not, that little scrapper you came in with brought it all back to you. Compared to who? Bo might be young, but he knows the run of a ward. Learned from the best. He was orphaned, just a kid. Ward 13 sort of adopted him. Ran security when he got old enough. Did a damn good job of it. Only made sense to put him in charge once we started up here. Don't think there's a soul in town has lost as much as Riggs. Don't know how that man gets up out of bed every day. But he does. And we're damn thankful. I'm sure I can get you up to speed. Quite a few Huh. Well, all right, traveler. Now that you've shot your shot, here's mine. I need an able young scrapper to help an old man out. Talk to Wally. You'll find him out by the docks. After that, gear up, and then meet me at the ward gate. I'll tell you a story.
No more stories. I can't do... Oh. I can't do any more stories. I'm all storied out.
We'll talk about this later.
She's so sad. She's sad. She cries. Where are the docks?
Oh, friend. Glad to see you're all right. What can I do for you? That's right, but everybody calls me Riggs. I try to keep folks safe out there. My specialty is armor and weapons upgrades. Speaking of which, Bo mentioned you might need some help getting your feet back under you. Well, whatever you need, don't be afraid to ask. We all help each other out here. Even McCabe. You know where to find me.
I swear to God and my mother. Did Bo send you over here, or did you stumble your way over here yourself? Well, if there isn't a first time for everything. Alright, new kid. Let me save you some time. I'm McCabe. I like to keep to myself and my work. My work happens to be tinkering and modding weapons. And that's already more information than I like giving out. Understand? Look, it's not personal. I just don't like being distracted. I get into a zone, you know? Pisses me off when people come by and interrupt my me time. But I'll tell you what. You're clearly not the average stray that shows up here. So I'll make you a deal. You find anything interesting out there, bring it back to me and I'll see if I can use it to mod your weapons. Okay? Oh, and if you tell anyone I was nice to you, I will cut you.
Don't cut me. Who's watching all this? Are you talking? There's too much dialogue? What's happening? Where is you important?
Well, ain't you a right mutter? Traipsing in here like you own the place. Ha, I'm just pulling you. Name's Brabus, and I run security around here. Though seeing as you got the mayor's personal approval, I reckon you ain't problem now. I also make sure folks hereabouts can protect themselves. Ain't just the root kicking around. A lot of folks still ain't chummy with this whole rebuilding society business. I should know. I used to be one of them. Up until about 20 years ago, I ran a pack called the Mud Dogs. We took what we wanted and killed anyone who crossed us. It was a dog-eat-dog world back then. We all did what we had to survive. Things might be different now, but a lot of folks can't chew a path out of the old ways. Maybe never will. Keep your gun loaded and your wits about you, stranger.
Hey, it's a shooting range. What's the point? Is there a reason? Just testing weapons is all that is. Yeah. What?
Greetings. Forgive me. I am not good with Paxotech faces. Oh, it is new. I thought I had seen it before. So difficult to tell Paxotech apart without hoof and horn. I am Sa Israk Thadwell. My Paxotech name is Dwell. I sell wares crafted using refined crystals from my world. They make Paxotech faster, stronger, more powerful. They help it defeat its enemies. And the prices are quite fair. Of course, Paxotech. Yes, that is always the question. I am Pan, from the world of Yesha, where the Eternal Empress reigns, the Doe and Ravager run free, and the balance breathes life to the jungle. Or so it used to be. Alas, it is not. Long and long have the Immortals oppressed the common Pan, wielding their power as if it were something they had earned or deserved. The Pan have rebelled against this tyranny, and for a time, it looks as if we could win. Then the pestilence came. What Paxotech call the Root. When I last saw her, Yesha languished under the pestilence. The Ravager prowls, and the Doe is lost. The rebellion continues, but my people ache for relief. The Paxotech Fort, the founder. On its last visit to Yesha, it said it was possible. I do not understand the complexities myself, but now I am here. Ford came to Yesha many times, aiding the rebels against the tyranny of immortals. His desire to protect was clear even then, as was his craft for violence, which he freely shared. Dwell did not learn Paxotech Fort's violence, but shared in aiding the rebels with the same wares I offer here. Both aided rebellion, so both shared imprisonment. Oh, I languished for years, a cost I had never hoped to pay. But another Paxotech, the one they say wanders the worlds, came to free the Ford. And the Ford freed Dwell, and many others. Not Paxotech name, perhaps, but it is my name whilst I live among Paxotech tongues. Paxotech, foreign to the Pan, meaningless, perhaps on Paxotech world, but it is at home on Dwell's tongue. They are crafted using a special crystal, found only on Yesha. The Ahane, the priests of the Ban, forbid the crystal's use among commoners. But the Gal are craftier than Ahane know. Long and long have the Gal used the crystals for weapons, or even cruder things, like soups. But it takes an artisan like Dwell to bring out their full potential. Does it hope to steal Dwell's chain of supply? No. Dwell's success does not come from handing out his secrets. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Only that which will make it stronger than
Why
before.
are there two tiers of I don't have any more questions? NPCs throughout the world and Worth 13 can be used to craft new items, weapon mods, boss weapons, armor, etc. Each crafting recipe has a number of required materials plus scrap which are required to craft the item. Characters can upgrade your items with materials found in the world or by defeating enemies. Upgrading is essential to keeping up with increasingly difficult enemies in the game. I don't know what any of this stuff is.
Farewell.
Thanks, Dwell.
Dwell is here to find.
So much dialogue. I need a grapple hook. Where's my grappling hook?
I see you, Traveler. You're the one Ford's been waiting for. Though, he doesn't know he's been waiting. He thinks he needs help. It's her who needs it. You know. And you don't. Sorry, I shouldn't say. Things get messier when I tell them. I'm Wallace. Did I say that yet? Probably. The site, you know? Sorry, I probably said that already too. You have a path to walk. You choose the first step here, but your path can change if you wanted to.
Oh, geez. Okay, I can be a medic, hunter, challenger, handler. Medic specializes with the enhanced healing relic effectiveness. That'd be good if we were doing co-op. Range damage, precision shots, and marking enemies. Close range combat and heightened survivability. Oh, I'm not usually good up close. Teamwork in both solo and cooperative scenarios. Oh no, not a dog. I'm thinking the shooty person. I don't know.
Yep. That makes a lot of sense now. You're right, of course. Your path is waiting. Tell Brabus and McCabe I sent you. They have what you need. They're the next step on your journey. I'll see you again, Traveler.
See who now? You can buy them all early game and change classes every time. Oh, so I'm not committed to this for the whole game. Does it tell me how I use these abilities that I just got? I don't know. What? Who did it say to go to? It didn't say to go anywhere. There's no objective. What the? I'm so confused. I don't experiment with most games. I just pick one thing and then just go with it. Often to the point that I'm using base weapons until I die continually. Then I'm like, okay, it's time to upgrade. That's who I'm supposed to talk to. Barabbas. Oh, everyone wants to talk to me. I'm popular
You
now.
look like you need some shooting practice. That boy what talks to the root? I don't trust Wally with a hot meal. But I also ain't dumb enough to cross him. I don't reckon he was any more specific. Right. Well, the boy's crazy, but he ain't stupid. I can see your gear is, lacking, to say the least. If he asks, you tell him I gave you this. No charge. Riggs is gonna talk my ear off if I don't send you over to him next, isn't he? Fine. Go see Riggs, then. Tell him he can do whatever the hell he wants.
Okay. I have to go down the tunnels. It looks like I have to do all this stuff
Good to
still
see you
first.
again. I don't suppose he was more particular about why. Ha, yeah. That sounds like Travis. Right. Well, I've got a pretty focused skill set. I reckon I know what he means. Come to me if you ever need to.
I already
upgrade
talked to
your
you about
equipment.
this. I can upgrade right now. Sure. Advised to return some of the materials and half the scrap.
Be safe out there.
This better be good. Shit. You're serious, aren't you? Alright, so what the hell is this journey? I swear, if that boy weren't so goddamn right all the time, he and I'd be having words. Percussive ones. Fine. Well, the only reason anyone bothers me is because I'm good with a hammer. So either I can modify your weapons, or we can find a more creative use for it. Tell you what, I heard you picked up something strange on your little jaunt earlier. Maybe I could do something with it.
Healing shot. Launches a payload, explodes unconscious with allies. Healing. Might be good for a medic. Concussive shot. Scrap shot. Hot shot. This one doesn't even say what it does.
There. That ought to help with whatever journey he saw you on. Just tell Wally to be more specific next time, yeah? So we're done here, right? Or do I need the hammer again? Let me save you some time so you don't keep nattering on. We used to live in that building over there. Then a stranger came. We called them the Wanderer. You might have noticed everyone gets a handle here. Anyway, they show up and stop the route. Now, we live in these buildings here. That clear it up for you? And me? I keep it real simple. Less to worry about that way. What do you need? We're finished here.
Yes, we are. Where am I supposed to be going?
I'm not talking about
Isn't
this
this where
right
that old guy was? Why don't you freaking tell me where he is?
Hey, be careful out there with the Founder, huh? We'd hate to lose the legend. Oh, Traveler, I heard you're helping out the Founder. Kinda makes you a legend yourself. The last person to follow Ford changed everything. And I mean everything. The Founder's eccentric, I know, but you can't argue with the results. Good luck.
Yeah, but where's Ford at? Aren't I supposed to talk to him next? He's not where I left him, so great. Maybe he's over here?
Did you know Miss Clementine is as old as Mr. Ford? It's true.
Of course he's over here.
You look ready to face anything. What do you say? Ready to see what's down there with me? Then let's not waste any more time. This way.
Alright. What was that, 45 minutes of dialogue mostly? Man.
Still smells like home. Here, take this. Just crank the handle to make it work. This used to be a research facility, cutting edge. We did things down here nobody dreamed of. Not before nor since.
Yet, for all our manpower, we didn't know what the stones really were. Until it was too late.
The stones?
The World Stones. Giant red crystals that let us see into other worlds. Even travel to them. So, what? We just hide the stones away and hope the Soviets hadn't found their own? No. We had to know everything there was to know. It was a matter of national security. of pride. So yeah, we opened the door and walked through.
But something was waiting on the other side.
It didn't happen right away. Hell, the inhabitants of the worlds we traveled to couldn't follow us. We thought we were safe. But yeah, the root found a way. After that, well, we all know what happened after that. Locked, huh? Well, this is my house. Come on. I gave Ellen a few things to hang on to in case of emergency. She must have hidden it around here somewhere. Come on, Ellie, where'd you hide it?
You got up those stairs awful quick.
That red thing. We call it a dragon heart. Don't ask why. Take it with you. You might need it.
Yeah, I might.
Come on, let's go. There you are. Hurry up. Hey, take a look at that matchbook you found. I got a hunch. Let's get this door unlocked. Can't stand around all day.
Are they trying to do Resident Evil right now?
Is that the...
The World Stone. Yes. Or part of it, anyway. Every shard's as useful as the whole. We
Was this a hub? This was the hub in the first game. This is
like
looking
I told
familiar.
Ellen at the time. The damn thing's more dangerous than useful. Huh. Of course not. Never mind. Now, let's see if that worked.
Worked to do what exactly?
So many years. So many journeys. I wonder if the Andrew Ford who first touched this crystal, did he ever come back? Go back. Tell Bo to bury this place. Not just lock it away, but get some explosives and bury it in a tomb of concrete. More dangerous than useful, traveler. Remember that.
Ford! Ford? Ford! Oh, man. Bo is gonna be pissed.
That bastard did it. He actually woke it up.
Clementine. Hey.
Did he tell you how to use it? Do I even want to?
System failure is imminent. The core has been compromised. The utility is required. Commencing acquisition.
Help! Don't let go! I'm slipping! Don't let it take me!
Clementine!
You can't go back and tell them that that thing snatched up 2 people. They're gonna call you a murderer.
Don't do it. Don't you do it! Oh, this is so stupid.
Whoop. Well, well, well. Oh. The Red Throne 2? I can't leave. I gotta get a key or something.
Shit! Where are you guys? Oh, this is all insane! Take the crystal and Ford!
Better get moving if I'm gonna find Clementine.
Oh, you're a statue. This is the RNG part of the game where the maps are randomly generated, I believe. At least if they're following the first game. That's RB to activate your weapon. Like, how do I know when I'm using my weapon mod? The thing behind me, I think. Great. Here? I wonder if I should move my camera for this stream. Don't even know.
Okay, this is it.
Ah! A is dodge. Screws up my brain so much. Whee! Oh. The Norbear and the Brillet. How do you turn the page? Oh. Anyone want to read this? None of us swim alone. All things are connected to all things. Okay. Well, that was probably a good moral. fastest reader. Oh, there was more to read. I love that story. That's so good. You can't give me an hour's worth of dialogue and then have me read 45 pages of books. I still don't have any heals. They sent me out on this... I hear bugs or something. Yeah, LB, but look, there's no heals. Unless the dragon stone or whatever that was, is that a heal? Because if it is, they didn't teach me that. They told me that this root was, and I don't have any roots. So how do I make it heal? Just tap it? Maybe just tap it. Oh, that might be a boss fight. Okay. So that's my Estus flasks. And then holding LB and accessing X would be my limited supply of heals, I would guess. This is a boss room. Oh shoot, maybe I should have gone the other way. Sure hope I didn't ruin anything here.
Come. Come. We have been waiting. That's
what?
Far enough.
You're weird shaped.
Paxotech. It stands before the Eternal Empress, mistress of the Red Court, favored of the Thane. Yet it is nothing. Hoofless, feckless, interloper.
Easy now.
And where it stands, it dies.
Well, maybe we can talk about this?
Dusk. It seems it shall live. For now. But tell us, Paxotech, what woes does it bring this time? Her Majesty is unsurprised by its solipsism. From the Krell to Ford to the Destroyer, Paxotech ever served the wants of the self. There is no name more cursed in these royal halls. When the pestilence came, Ford succored the schismatics. Treachery turned to ruin. Ruin to desperation. Her Majesty would see Ford bleed. Would see all Paxotech put to the blade. But the Paxotech prowess is fearful. Ford, the Destroyer, and others were staggering. Undeniable. Perhaps Paxotech's strength can serve to liberate rather than oppress. Her Majesty, in her eternal wisdom, will grant it grace. The Paxotech's life in exchange for another's. Her permanence has spent many lifetimes communing with the Thane. The Holy Tree grants euthanasia, but also clarity. The Paxotech needs salvation, power to overcome the only true enemy. Do not demur, for it has not the guile to see beyond her eternity. All dance to the same world song. Different notes, different parts, same tune.
The Paxotech seeks knowledge of its Clementine. This knowledge is neither gift nor reward, and yet arrives as both. To acquire her eternity's grace, it must prove itself loyal. For Her Majesty will not suffer another transgressor.
Will this mean I have to fight them?
Gods, teach the Paxotech to bow before eternity. Their permanence assures the Paxotech.
Should I not have done this?
That's it.
I don't know if I have enough bullets to do this.
Come on.
I didn't know they wouldn't follow me.
Whoa. That's it?
Strong Paxotech, dauntless, ruthless, it has passed the test. But it laid these guys low, proving that it was the one her permanence seeks. The one for a task both deadly
I don't know what I was supposed to do.
Forbearance, Paxotech. Her permanence suspected it would meet the challenge, but she had to be certain, assured, unequivocal. The reward she offers is
Does either choice lead to this event?
desires nothing more than to bring the Nunyata back to the pen, to let her subjects share the death of death with her. Restoration. This desire burns steadily, like her eternity. It is unextinguished by the turning of passion, of bias, of
The game has 3 or 4 different endings, so did I just pick an ending by doing that?
the dark spirit bedevils her will. An abomination, a mockery, a horror, wretched in her
Oh,
sight.
just this has 3 or 4 different
Let
endings.
its Paxotech nature touch this abomination. Be not her bane, but her blade. Fell the creature in tribute. Then it shall have its reward. Knowledge of the one it seeks. Be brief. Even too frequent supplication tests her eternity's grace. Does it need a reason to obey eternity? Perhaps hating the fiend as we do would sharpen its edge. We once had a guardian, a god of many faces. This one of many was destroyed by Paxotech. And now, in the Guardian's rotting remains, root and ruin have entwined into a horror and mockery of divinity. Many has her eternity sent. She has yet to hear of their success. Paxotech, however, have an unrivaled capacity for death and disruption. Her permanence would see it used for the good of Pan for once. Take it as you wish. It does not change the truth of it. Paxotech sundered the sane, trained the rebellious and slaughtered the divine. Never has one walked into our world without defiling our peace. Her eternity suffers this one, only to undo but one sin among many. Peace and greatness, Paxotech. Nunya Tav will once again return to the Eternal Court, bringing immortality to the deserved. And the Deathless One will put her hoof through the black heart of the root. The Nunya Tav is a sacrament due the exalted. It is not for the lips of even the common pan, let alone the unworthy Paxotech. Her permanence will not speak of this again. When the dark spirit wormed its decay into our god, the husk of the blessed Thane grew malign. The eternal ziggurat was torn asunder. Our world now hangs by its tendrils, and our future by a strand of hope thinner still. A mortal concept. Vengeance is for those whose lives are too short to see beyond it. Her eternity's vision spans the totality of time. Vengeance is too petty a word. The foolish Kuri could sooner comprehend the desires of the sun than the Paxotech could grasp the powers of her permanence. It speaks above its station. We do not explain ourselves to Paxotech. If it asks again, her answer shall be written in steel. The path to desire is neither easy nor safe. Go forth, blade. Cut away the rot that plagues this world. Prove there is one Paxotech that is more useful living than dead. What is it? Be brief. Hunt well, Paxotech.
I need more bullets, please. I'm very low on bullets. You want me to go fight an abomination with 7 rifle shots and 95 pistol shots? This is bullcrap. What have I done? What have I done? Bullets, please. No, there's a lot of regret. I wonder if does this count as a bonfire that I could rest at? And would it restock my bullets? The redstone thing? Did. Racing shipment ammos and relics at the cost of respawning all basic enemies of the world. Multiplayer respawns fallen allies. I am here. Drawing game. Oh, this is where you can finally do multiplayer, I'm guessing. My gun not shoot that far? Okay. What is going on? Oh, they're not enemies anymore because I told them to be my friend. Angry needs an ad break. We're friends now. Ugh. Look, why can't I hit this guy? Hey, why don't you come in here and join me in this fight, buddy? We'd do so good together. Join fight. No? Okay. Still don't even understand my... How do I activate this? I don't under... Give me some friggin... I don't know. Whatever. RB, just RB alone is my mod that adds fire to my bullets. Oh, this isn't like a boss room? Is this a whole other world? I'm not gonna have time to continue this if this isn't a boss fight. Consumables. Using conserving ammo is an important part of the gameplay. There are many deadly status effects in the world of Remnant. Managing status effects. I might not be able to continue from here. This might be a good...
This is it.
LB and RB. Yeah, it did tell me about LB and RB. I guess that was activating that, okay. I thought that would have been right to a boss fight. Maybe it's just a small little area, though. I'm not sure. Then kill the bird.
LJ, what will you do now that your precious game-dying light is over?
Yeah, what are you gonna do, LJ? Okay, this is a bigger area than I... yeah, this is a full area. Now we know. Now we know. Maybe I should pick a trait at this point. Oh, my class picked.
Has anyone seen my diapers? They are beautiful diapers, amazing, spectacular diapers.
Nice. Maybe not. Okay,